When you know that you know that you know what his ability is. Oh, glory to God. Oh, glory to God. And I know sometimes in situations like tonight, people may sit and look at you like you're crazy. But if you don't know my pain, you will never understand my praise. Because over 20 years ago, I had a nervous breakdown. And the doctor said I would never get well. I was on welfare. I was divorced. I was broken. But today, the balm in Gilead has made me whole. And that's why I worship him. It don't matter what you think about me. I owe him all the praise. Because if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, where would I be? I would be like a ship without a sail. I would be tossed to and fro with no direction. But I found him to be a doctor in the sick room. I found him to be a lawyer in the courtroom. I found him to be a healer. Oh, somebody ought to bless him. If you sick in your body, he still heals. Hey, Messiah. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Whatever you're in tonight, you can come out. You say, sister, how do I get out? Praise your way out.
What's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday, Hamilton's crew. What's popping, everybody? What's going on? Welcome. Please smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. What's going on, y'all? What's popping? Just came through to just give y'all a little piece of, motivation before the start of the work week. Before the start of the school week, before it gets a little hectic this week. We don't know what we're going to be facing, what we're going to be up against, but I just wanted to bring a little piece of motivation to y'all and say hey to y'all. What's going on? What's popping? What's going on, y'all? That part. What's going on, Plata? How are you? Welcome. What's popping, Polo? What's going on? What's poppin'? Hey, Angie, baby. What's going on? Angie, baby said, thank God for everything. Through the times when everything becomes too much, he got me through. Yep. You think? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my God. Don't motivate you. Well, he'll get you through that, too, Plata. That's what keeps you calm. I don't know. They say it's from the earth. They say it's an herb, so it may not be too bad. Plot. It may not be too bad. But I don't know. God just pressed this upon my heart today. Again, this is not going to be a popular topic for some. It's not going to be the 1K live, the 1K views or whatever, and that's fine. It is what it is. Damn, McSmith. I'm sorry, Lord. Now cuss to McSmith in the building. I can't even see McSmith. I think I blocked you. Sorry about that. I gotta unblock you. But yeah, it's just just certain things I don't. Just certain things. Even I know we go through things on these YouTube streets, even in life, and I just mean in general. Any obstacles, any adversities, and things like that. I just came to bring, bring your uplifting message, just to uplift y'all spirits and things like that. Everybody doesn't really, um, you know, convey these messages or do these types of lives or things like that. Some do, but some may not. But again, like I said, God pressed it upon my heart to come to y'all with a motivating, positive message. So that's what I intended to do. Whether it be 2, 3, 4, 10, 12 people in the chat, it's fine. The replay crew will catch it as well. But as long as I can help somebody and motivate somebody, people are going through all types of challenges and things like that in their bodies, in their finances, in their homes, in their minds and things like that. So it's a lot going on in their living circumstances and stuff like that. So however I can get through and help, you know what I'm saying? I do. What's poppin', Ellis? What's going on? So again, like I said, I just want to share my little piece of bit of motivation for you guys during the week. Because again, like I said, we never know what's coming up in the work week or the school week. But all we can do is just pray God's protection and direction with us and what we got going on for this week. But I wanted to share a message that I was from a pastor that I was watching the other day, and I really thought it was the message was really, really dope. And it was basically speaking on like manifestation and manifesting what you want in your life. And September is actually the Hebrew calendar, the start of the new year. And that's the calendar, if you are a believer, that's the calendar that God goes by. The world goes by, or the US, we go by the Gregorian calendar, which, at the start of the January starts the new year. That's when everybody starts their New Year's resolutions and, they joins the gym and say what they're gonna quit this and they're gonna quit that, or, they're looking for a new job or just wanting to move or start a new direction for the year. But the actual Hebrew calendar starts in September. So this is the time where we have like the Day of Atonement and things like that. And, we ought to just look at ourselves and reflect and see what we want to change during this time. You know what I mean? Like, and again, it's never too late. I'm not saying you have to do anything today, but just don't feel like you have to hold yourself to, I'm waiting till January to fix everything. No, try to fix yourself in the present time. Try to fix yourself in that present day. And again, every day that we wake up above ground is a new day to get it right. Every day we wake up above ground is a new day to make a different choice, make a different decision, make a better decision for yourself, to enhance yourself, to improve yourself. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to go back to school, get that diploma or get that degree. It's never too late to start a new job. It's never too late to move to a new state. Don't let fear, hold you back from your progress. God says we have what we say. The power of life and death is in the tongue. So we have what we say. So if you speak life into any situation, if you speak life and health into your body, into your situation, that's what will manifest out of it. But I do understand sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. Sometimes it turns into like bumping. I'm just going to quit. It's not worth it. I don't care. Nah, never give up. It's okay to get a little tired every now and again, but don't get weary. Just don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on any situations. Anything that you want, you definitely can have as long as you work hard for it and put that work into it. Absolutely. What's poppin', Tam? What's going on? It's taken by her in the building. I see you in the building. What's going on, everybody? What's poppin', Bless? What's going on, Danny Lynn? Welcome. Just give my little piece of positive message for the week. A little piece of motivational for the week. Because again, we all have hectic weeks coming up. School just started, for Lisa us over here. A lot of southern states, they already started last month. But a lot of the East Coast started this month. And some people have a hectic work week. Some people are going to be traveling out of town. Some people have treatments and doctor's appointments and things like that to keep up with their health and things like that. Some people may be hospitalized. Some people may just be, homebound and things like that. But I just wanted to give a positive message to y'all before the work week started, that no matter what the challenge or the obstacle that comes your way this week, lean on God, stay in God. Don't give up. It's going to get tiresome. It's going to get hard. You're going to get bothered. You're going to get frustrated. But don't ever give up. And I don't mean just on this app. I mean in life. There's going to be a bill or something in the mail you're going to get. You're going to go, ugh, I was not expecting this bill today. Or where the hell did this bill come from? Things like that. But don't get frustrated with it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bless. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Yeah, I'm just tired. And then you get tired. You get tired of being tired. You know, you're like, again. You're just tired of, you just be tired of being tired. So you just like, you know what? Just switch it up and let's move on, you know? But I wanted to share this message with y'all of this past that I was watching this past weekend. And I thought the message was super dope. And the message was about manifestation. And I said, you know what? Why am I waiting until January 1st on the Gregorian calendar for the new year of the world to go, oh, I'm going to start this, I'm going to start that, I'm going to stop this, I'm going to stop that? Nah. According to the Hebrew calendar, it starts in September. I can make that change now. I don't have to wait for January. You want to quit smoking, you can quit smoking now. You want to quit drinking now. Again, sometimes we have, with the serotonins and the chemical dependencies and things like that, you may need additional help. You may need counseling. You may need group meetings and things like that, support systems and sponsors and stuff like that, treatment centers. But try to get the help that you need as soon as possible before it's too late. Because again, every day above ground, that's always a day to get it right. That's always a day to make a new decision. And God knows we're going to mess up because we're not perfect. He knows we're going to mess up. But it's, do you want to do better? Or do you just want to wake up and do the same thing over and over and over and over again? And I'm even speaking to myself. Like, I'm just like, it's going to be some stuff that's going to frustrate me this week. I already know it. Because people, like God, the enemy sees what direction I want to take my channel into. The enemy sees what moves I want to make. So he's going to send his little minions out to frustrate me, to agitate me, to aggravate me, to pull me back in that space down with them. But I have to keep my head on a swivel. I have to keep my head up. I have to keep my focus, and I have to keep manifesting and keep speaking into the things that I want to be. God says, speak those things not that be as though they were. So if you want to be healed, already declare and decree you healed. If you in debt, already declare and decree you debt free. If you want to move, declare and decree you're already in your new house. If you want that car, declare and decree your credit score is good. You won't even have to put down a down payment. Just whatever you want in life. You got some kids that's acting up, declare and decree. They gonna do the works for the Lord. Or just be good, upstanding citizens, whichever which way you need them to go. Or do right in school this year, get better grades, do whatever it is, participate in sports, stay out of trouble, whatever it is that you need them to do. Declare and decree it and speak it and manifest it. But also remember, life is not perfect. Again, where there's an up, there's a down, there's a yin and a yang. You're going to have opposites. So just like you want to do right, you want to be right, you want to live right, but you got that enemy that's a little piece of back there like, now watch me trigger them. Now watch me agitate them and get them off their square to bring them back down to my level. You know what I'm saying? But don't let the enemy bring y'all down to their level. Always stay on top. Always stay focused, y'all.
Every narcissist carries 7 traits, the exact same 7 that made Satan who he is. Let's expose them. Arrogance. Satan's fall began with pride. I am better than him. The narcissist lives in that same arrogance, refusing to admit fault, demanding to be worshipped, and seeing humility as weakness. 2. Deception. Satan deceived mankind with false promises of freedom and happiness. Narcissists do the same. They lie. They make promises they never intend to keep, and they dangle hope in front of you only to snatch it away. Their entire empire is built on betrayal. 3. Envy. Satan envied the honor given to another. Narcissists envy every good thing they see in you. Your peace, your joy, your strength. Instead of celebrating it, they set out to destroy it, because envy consumes them from the inside. 4. Division. Satan swore to divide humanity. Narcissists mirror this perfectly. They split families apart, turn children against their own parent, and poison every bond that threatens their control. Nothing is sacred to them, not even the innocence of a child. 5. Manipulation. Satan whispers temptation, twisting desires into chains. Narcissists study your weaknesses, your fears, your needs, your hopes, and weaponize them against you. They'll convince you to stay when you should run, or guilt you into silence when you should speak. 6. Cruelty. Satan's mission is destruction. Narcissists are no different. They take pleasure in your pain, draining you of energy, dignity, and hope. They wound you, then blame you for bleeding. 7. Rebellion against truth. Satan rejected divine truth, blinded by his pride. Narcissists reject accountability with the same rage. They deny evidence, twist facts, and even when caught, they project blame onto you. Truth is their greatest enemy, because it unmasks them completely. These 7 traits aren't just flaws. They are the fingerprints of Satan himself, carried into human form. And when you see them clearly, you'll understand why being with a narcissist feels like living in spiritual warfare. What's coming next? In the next part, I'll reveal how to fight back with weapons of light that no narcissist and not even Satan can stand against. If this hit you hard, follow now, like this post, and comment unmasked. If you're ready to strip away every layer of their disguise.
That whole part. So what I had to understand, and once I came kind of like down out of my feelings, I started saying, wait a minute, this is feeling like a tug of war. This is feeling like every time I'm trying to go this way, they want to pull me back that way. Every time I'm trying to go forward, they want to pull me back 2, 3, 4 steps. But you got to stay focused. You got to stay vigilant. You have to. And again, I know y'all about tired of hearing it from me by now, but it's the honest to God truth. Number one, nobody can shake my faith. I mean, God has just brought me too far. He's done too much for me. For anybody even to try to define me or tell me who I am, that's number one. And number two, I'm from New York City. We have a fighter spirit. We have a go-getter spirit. We have a never quit attitude. Understand that. It gets frustrating, it gets annoying, but we don't quit. You understand it? What's popping, Universal Tees with Marie? What's going on? What's popping, everybody? Hey, Ingrid, I see you in the building. What's going on, Kai? What's popping, y'all? Taken by her. Angie, baby, blessed. I see y'all in the building. Illest, Danny Lynn, my partner in crime. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm just giving a little piece of, again, God presses upon my heart to spread this message to y'all and whoever's within the sound of my voice. Replay crew, y'all just keep going, keep pushing. This week, maybe a challenging week for some of y'all. This week may be a real busy week for some of y'all. You may feel overwhelmed with projects, assignments, work, your kids, your spouses, families, your mates, friends that keep calling you. That some friends you got that like to call just when it's oh, let me tell you about this, but that, and you be like, damn, you ain't never got no good news. Sometimes you have like those people in your world that's like, oh my God, you ain't never happy? Jesus, jeez. So it happens. What's poppin', manifest? What's going on? So I just wanted to share this with y'all real quick. What's going on, Mary Deloach? So let me just share my screen right quick. I just wanted to share this message with y'all. And speaking of manifest, what's poppin', manifest? What's going on? But when I saw this message, I was just like, you have what you say. You declare and decree. You can manifest your own destiny. No pun intended. Manifest, pun intended. You manifest your own life. You have what you say. Don't let nobody, I mean nobody on this app, in your real world, on your job, nobody, your neighbors, nobody, don't let anybody, family members as well. They get down what they get down too. Don't let them define who you are. God knows your heart. God knows your intentions. Now, they need to be a little piece of pure. And that's not to say we're not going to mess up. But you can't just be doing foolery. I ain't going to say the F-bomb because Jesus is about to come on. You can't be doing foolery, then go, I tried. No, you did not. Now stop that. Now cut it out. Now, y'all know when y'all be doing foolery and be like, okay, I could have did a little piece of better. I'm sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? But again, every day above ground is a day to get it right. And y'all please participate in that poll question. But I just saw this message the other day, and again, this was a conference on manifesting and manifestation in 2025. This was a conference, and I thought this was a pretty dope message. I'm gonna just play a little piece of part of it because it's about 3 hours, but I'm gonna just play a little piece of part of it, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me turn this music down just a tad because I think this music is a little piece of loud. And again, I appreciate y'all for being here. I get it. This is not mess. This is not the more popular topics of conversation, but it's needed because somebody out there is going through something. Somebody right now is being challenged in their body with sickness. Somebody right now is being challenged mentally, with dealing with grief and just dealing with loss. Some people are being challenged financially. They may not have enough money to do certain things that they want to do or buy certain things that they want to buy. Some people are being challenged emotionally, going through relationship issues and things like that with mates, or even just with their own children and things like that, wanting them to do better and wanting to see better for them. So I'm just coming on to try to give y'all a little piece of motivation for the week, and I'm just doing my part because, again, like I said, God pressed it upon my heart. Regardless of how many people's in the chat and how unpopular this subject matter is, I had to share it with y'all. So y'all give me 1 second. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button and participate in the poll for me. Appreciate y'all.
I want you to find somebody that's going to shout for you. Look them in the face, point your prophetic finger at them, and say, neighbor, here's our subject. The wilderness was not wasted. The wilderness was not wasted. It was warfare, but it wasn't wasted. You may be seated. Wasn't wasted. Wasn't wasted. Perhaps the person that's looking at you crazy have not had a wilderness experience. But for some of us, we're trying to figure out how we still have our sanity. I thought the last season was going to take me out of here mentally. Slap somebody on your road. I don't know how I'm here. But the only thing I can say is to God, one death after another, to God. One loss after another, to God be the glory. That's what it looked like when you survived what should have killed you. Many of us in this room don't necessarily have an issue with warfare. We just have an issue with time in warfare. If I know it's ending quickly, I can handle it better. There is something I have to talk to you about before we ever get into the wilderness. I must talk to you about time. Unlike Chronos, which is clock time, Kairos is God's appointed time. It's a decisive moment. Chronos.
And basically, y'all, that part is for some of y'all going through ailments, going through illnesses, going through grief. Like, when am I going to feel better? I'm tired of this. The enemy trying to agitate and attack you mentally, bother you, just nitpick and poke and just get you bothered, get you agitated, get you to spaz out so they can go, look, see, she crazy. Look, he crazy. Look at him. And you're just like, when is it going to stop? When is it going to just be quiet? But I'm here to tell you that's the enemy's job. His job is to pick, poke, and annoy. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So you cannot let him win in that aspect. You got to move better. Change your mindset. Change your atmosphere. Change your mentality. Don't absorb everything. People say, oh, you want to hear what so-and-so said? Not right now. I don't even want to hear it. You ain't even got to tell me. I don't want to know. Keep it to yourself. Sometimes you have to block out the noise. You have to. You have to. Because we all get the same 24 hours in a day. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. But it's how we choose to spend those 24 hours. It's how we choose to use those 24 hours out of that day. And meanwhile, while some people just got all the time in the world, you'll be like, Dad, how you got all that time to do all this ruckus and foolery? I barely get sleep. How you got time to do all this foolishness and foolery? Some people got all the time in the world in their hands. They just bored with life. So they don't have nothing else to do but to try to get at you. Or situations just to try to get at you. Or ailments and illnesses to steal time out your life. Like treatments and surgeries, rehabilitations and things like that to steal time out of your life. Grief to steal time out of your life. But I declare and decree, everybody in this chat within the sound of my voice, whatever you lost in 2024 to 2025, God is going to restore double for you. You lost your joy, you lost your money, you lost your job, you lost the house. Whatever it is that you lost your mind, God is going to restore it double for you. In Jesus' name, I promise you. Just stay with him. I promise you. Because again, that's the only way to kind of keep you from loking out and go in there and pull your local on people. Because again, people take things for granted. People don't understand people's mentals and where they coming from. And that day might be the wrong day to mess with somebody. That day may be the wrong day to start picking and poking at people. People ain't got that kind of time. People not on the same type of time everybody else on. Like I said, we all got the same 24 hours in a day. But some of us are just really trying to just get through the day. Just not today. Whatever you do in Jesus' name, just not today. And by no means, I can't say everybody, but I can speak for me. What's for me, what God has for me is going to be for me. I don't want what the next person has. I'm happy for them. I celebrate them. I'm not envious of them. But God gonna give me what he has for me in my divine timing. You can't go by everybody else's clock and everybody else's calendar. You got to go by your own clock and calendar. That's how people get caught up. How come they got it first and I didn't? How come they got it last week and I didn't? I've been here first. Can't move like that. Because again, you never know what somebody doing to keep up appearances. You don't know what somebody doing to keep them car notes up or keep them house payments up. You don't know. But like I said, what we can do is just get through our 24 hours one day at a time. And what's for you is going to be for you. What's for the other person is going to be for the other person. But don't get envious. Celebrate that person when they succeed and they're successful.
I'm too blessed. You can't ruin it. Too legit. Gotta keep doing it. I can't stop now. You better get used close to it. The devil made a mess. I had to grab the broom on him. Sweet, 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 sweet. Tell him I said move, let a real one through. Man, you can't tell me nothing. Nah, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing now. So, I'm so.
That part. Don't be envious and hateful to other people. What's popping, beautiful? What's going on? I love it. Beautiful, blessed. I love it. Mary DeLoach, I love it. Sweet, sweet. I love it. I'm happy for Sneaky Link doing her Vegas content. She popping. I'm happy for Manifest. She popping. I told you I don't hang around losers. Once I smell loser aroma on you, I'll be like, hey, I gotta go. Because you gotta change your atmosphere, change your trajectory. You cannot attach yourself to certain people. But I'm proud of them. And they ain't my sons and nothing. They ain't my daughters and nothing like that. I'm proud of them. Those are my girls. Those are my homegirls. I'm proud of them. Shout out to them. Y'all go make sure y'all subscribe and check out their content. Sneaky is rocking that Vegas content. Rocking it. Rocking it. Like, girl is rocking that content. Creative. Busting out them songs, pause. Like, rocking it, son. Rocking it. What's poppin', Fly Boys? Yes, please pass that collection plate. I appreciate y'all. Please, don't make me have to get 125th and 9th on y'all, please.
Now, while I collect the offerings, Brother Pathos here will lead us in a song. Brother Pathos?
I think I saw him on the hill the other day. I think I saw him when I watched the children play. But when I opened up my voice to sing in praise, he ran away, ran away, away. My sin-made sweet Jesus ran away. I did not have to wait for judgment.
Wait a minute, hold on. This ain't working. $1. What's this? $1. No, we tried to do it the Lord's way. Now we're going to do it the good old 125th Street 7 Avenue way. Give us the money now. Praise the Lord.
You wanted heaven, now reach for it.
Yeah, give me the shoes. Give it up. Give it up. I want shoes.
Now you're giving, brothers.
Who got the ankle kicker?
You're giving.
That's it. I'm trying to be nice about this, but listen here. Listen here. This content creating thing ain't easy. This getting picked and poked and prodded on the internet is not easy. Okay? Because sometimes it trickles over into your real life. Okay? It ain't easy. Okay? A little bit helps. Just like them little puppies on the SPCA commercials. Excuse me for $1 a day. You can help feed a family. You sure can. Thank you kindly. Appreciate you much. Thank you in advance. Thank you very much. But to get back to the message, but y'all know I gotta mix a little piece of funny with the message as well. But it's still the same message, and we staying on task. But just please be mindful. Understand that we all get the same 24 hours in a day, and the only thing. Well, not the only thing. I think it's a little piece of more, but one of the most important things, I think that's pleasing into the eyes of God, or at least that He just requires a bit, just to do better. Don't be complacent in staying in that same stagnant position. He prepared a way for us. He sent His Son down here. He sacrificed His Son for us so that we wouldn't have to live a certain way or be a certain way. So take heed, take advantage of that, and just do your best every day to try to be a better person. And again, like I said, what's for you is for you. What God has for you, He's going to have for you. And you celebrate the next person. If they get it before you, that's cool. That's what it is. But know that your time is coming. Absolutely.
We are all waking up every single day, literally doing the best we can. And God, I don't care what you say, God loves me from where I am. You may have figured some shit out faster than me, quicker than me, before me. Shut up. I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. I don't want what you have. I don't want your wife. I don't want your career. I don't want your songs. I don't want nothing that's got to do with nothing that you have. I just want what God has in mind for me. And if you are successful, if you are accomplished, and you are someone that have achieved certain things that I haven't gotten to yet, you just showing me what's possible. But I still don't want it because you have it. Thank you for showing me what's possible. Because once you plant the seed, then at some point, I'm going to get to my own mansion.
That part. I don't want manifest husband or her life, but I see a successful black marriage and a successful black family. That's super dope. You damn right I'm gonna big that up every 5 minutes. You damn right. Because there's so much hatred and vitriol and craziness going on in the world. You know how many cases and things like that we see every day on this internet with families ODing on each other and hurting each other? I like happy news. I do. Sorry, but I do. Like, that's crazy work. Who wants to thrive in chaos all day? I can't deal with all that. I ain't gonna lie. I know, like, oh, you do it. No, I don't. I swear to goodness, I'm the most chill person till you make me mad. But I swear to goodness, I'm wild chill. I'll be like, man, I ain't got time. I'm too tired. So I'll be like, I'm too tired to fight. I don't even care. Say what you want. Do what you will. I don't even know. Super dope. Sneaky. What? 3K subs? What is we talking? Super, because she worked hard for that. She should see the fruits of her labor. You're absolutely right. Super, super dope. Where are we going with this? Because I'm happy for my homegirls. Yikes. 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 Yikes and yikes. It's possible. That's all. I'm just waiting on mine. That's it. Now I see the blueprint. I see the model. So now I know what it looked like. So now I know what's possible. So I'm just waiting on mine. That's it. Where we going? Come on. There's some people just, I don't know. They get their minds can't wrap around it. It's very crazy. I got past your plate. I didn't even cook today. I'm about to steam some fish in a little bit. I didn't even cook yet. Yeah, everything is going. Yeah, something. Yeah, the enemy. Yes, absolutely, universal. You said your mother always said if everything is going right, something wrong. Yup. And here he go, trying to agitate the situation. Absolutely, but don't fall for the bait. My sister always tells me don't fall for the bait. Sometimes I do. A lot of times I do. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times I do. I gotta do better. But I'm trying, you know. I'm only human. Dog it. Okay. Let's get back into it for a little bit. I'm just playing a little bit more, you know, just so y'all can get the gist of the premise of the message. And I'll put the link in the description of this video. Y'all can watch the full video if y'all want. The super dope ministry, and this pastor was super dope. And how funny, how fitting. Her first name is Valerie. Stop being messy now.
Kairos counts minutes. Kairos creates momentum. Chronos is ordinary. Kairos is opportunity. Time is the only thing God created that he never stepped into until he became flesh. In Genesis, God steps into time, locks us into time, pulls himself out of time. Everything he was going to do, he did it in that time. That way he could be an on-time God. The Bible says, God said, it is finished. Jesus on the cross dropped his head. The Son of God dropped his head and said, it is finished. God is working in Genesis. And on the seventh day, the sixth day, God says, now I'm going to rest. Because everything I was going to do, I did it. Did you hear what I said? So all that I'm going to do as God, I'm finished. Now let me rest. Oh, you just missed a good place to shout. So if God is resting, Lord have mercy, because I don't see where God got back up. Okay. And Jesus says it's finished because my Bible told me on the cross, he gave up the ghost. God help me. Now the ghost can only work as great as his house. It is illegal for a spirit to operate on earth without a body. So the Holy Ghost needs a host. So if God is resting and Jesus says it's finished, then
Now I wanted y'all to catch that right quick. Not only does the Holy Ghost, that spirit, it needs a host, it needs a body to manifest itself in whatever atmosphere or environment that you're in. The enemy needs a host as well. That negative spirit needs a host as well. That's why you got a lot of people running around here with mental illness or acting a fool with people. Randomly hurting people for no reason. Randomly ODing on people for no reason. Scamming, lying on people for no reason. The enemy needs a host as well. So you have to recognize that when it's happening. Come out of the flesh for a minute and see it in the spirit like, oh, okay, I see what you're here to do. The enemy keeps trying to test my friendships with all my mods. It's crazy word. And I just be like, all we do is come on here and chill, do content, and go walk off. That's all we do. We not on here trolling, acting a fool, running through chats, going crazy work. We ain't doing none of that. They just keep trying to test our friendships and our relationships on this app. So once I recognize it and I already know what she's trying to do, I don't feed into it. And we don't feed into it. Shout out to Vacay as well. We don't feed into it. Shout out to Denitria. We don't feed into it. We don't feed into it. Yeah, absolutely. Y'all remember that movie Falling with Denzel Washington? I always make reference to that movie because that movie really, really opened my eyes to how spirits can just travel from body to body. And what was the song that once that spirit into that body, into that host, what was the song they were singing? Time is on my side. Yes, it is. But you got to let the enemy know. You have to continuously remind the enemy your time is up. I'm done dealing with that foolery. I'm done being sick. I'm done being broke. I'm done being mad. I'm done being angry. I'm done with, dealing with lack or this, that, and third, or dealing with bad behavior or whatever, unemployment, whatever it is that you're dealing with. You got to let the enemy know. I'm done dealing with depression. I'm done dealing with mental illness. I'm done. You have to let the enemy know your time is up. And that's what September represents with the Hebrew calendar. The Gregorian calendar that the U.S. uses is, New Year's Day is January 1st of every year. And that's the start of a new beginning and start of we're going to make resolutions and we're going to quit this and we're going to stop that. And I'm going to make better changes with my life and this, that, and third. And some people probably already quit them things by March. But according to the Hebrew calendar, that starts in September. And that's where you have Rosh Hashanah. That's where you have a Day of Atonement. You have a day to reflect. Well, this month is the time to reflect when you can start making those changes now. You don't have to wait till January. And even if you're not even a believer, and I don't want to, exclude anyone, I would hope, everyone is a believer. But if that's, if you're not ready to accept it just yet, I will say, just try to be the best person that you can in the present time. And if there's something that you want to change in your life, or if there's something that you need to stop, try to change that behavior immediately. Don't wait till I'm gonna do it 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna start next month. I'm gonna start next week. Because again, time is not promised to us either. You know that whole part. Yeah, that part too. That part too, Kyle. That part too. That part too. And thank you, Danny Lynn. Yes, fair use, fair use. Appreciate you so much, Danny Lynn. Of course, Nikki, you already know what time it is. Love you too, girlie. You already know. You already know. Thank you, Bless. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Absolutely. And I thank y'all in advance. I don't check my cash app while I'm live because it's under different accounts. I have to log out and things like that, and it takes man long. So, but I thank y'all in advance for those that that sent me either cash app or PayPal. I appreciate that in advance. Thank y'all. Yeah. When things begin anew. Yep. When things start blossoming and begin anew. Yep. Ruthless, you all right. You all right. Mm-hmm. You all right. That part. That part. Yep. And what's popping, Ruthless? What's going on? Yeah, they don't. They don't. They do work overtime. I be like, Jesus Christmas. That's how you know when something's just really not fundamentally right with like certain people. And I'm not. And again, like I said, I'm not directing any of all this to that, to the app or whatever. I just mean people in general, like people in real life. Like when you just see people like spazzing out, or been up for like 3-4 days, manic and all that, and just bugging out. You're like, damn, you ain't tired. You ain't tired. And they can go. They can just go. And you be like, you all right? But they're not all right. And I had to learn that's the spirit operating through them. That's not really them. And that's where spiritual warfare and all those type things come in. That's where that comes in. That's where that comes in. So, again, like I said, this was just a piece of bit of like, just motivational. I just wanted to give out like, just to boost y'all spirit for the week coming up, for the work week, for the school week. Any week that, if y'all have doctor's appointments, treatments, things like that, you waiting on blood test results, any type thing like that, you waiting on God for a position to hear back from an employer for an interview, any type thing like that, waiting to hear back with a decision on a loan or a line of credit or anything like that you want to do to enhance your life or, help your life. This is just a little word of encouragement for y'all. That's all. Okay? So I don't want to, I don't want to offend anybody in their beliefs and things like that. But again, this is just my belief system. And I just want to spread the positivity to y'all. That is all. Okay? So I'm going to just play a little piece of bit more. And then we'll, that'll be the end of that. But I just want to do a little piece of bit more right quick. And then that'll be that. And don't forget to participate in the poll question, y'all.
Then why are you screaming, I'm waiting on my miracle? Okay, God help me in here. Because God already completed the work for your life before he rested. I came to tell 100 screamers in this room that you're not waiting on the miracle. The miracle is waiting on you. I need to you to look down your row and tell somebody sleeping. Today I declare out of my mouth, it's going to manifest. Whatever it is I'm waiting on, it.
You declare and decree whatever you're waiting for, it's gonna what? Y'all can type it in the chat. What she just said, whatever you're declaring and decreeing for yourself, it's gonna what? You have to speak it into existence. You can't, oh well, I'll just wait on him some more and he'll be by tomorrow. Nope, declare and decree, it's happening now for me. Till you see it manifest, so you see it coming to fruition. You're waiting on it to what? I'll wait for y'all to type in the chat for a hot second. I'll wait for y'all to type it in the chat for a hot second. Y'all waiting on it to what? Spoiler alert, I highlighted her name. Yeah, it's crazy work, Fly Boys. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. Well, see, Fly Boys, unlike other people, I incorporate him, at least try to. Except for when I'm on my spaz outs. That part. That part. But Fly Boys, unlike some, I do try to incorporate him. Just not so much during my spaz outs because I know I do a lot of cussing. I'm working on that as well, but I'm sorry. I'll come to child. Y'all had to know my daddy because woo, child, his mouth was a sailor. But I try my best to incorporate him at all times, if and when I can, depending on the subject matter. If and when I can. She said, "What about Saturday?" Yeah, people do it though. People do it though. But what about those that claim they so blessed and God is blessing it? They're just so full of blessings, and then this, that, and the third. And all they do is sow discord all week. That you can't be that blessed. Happiness don't even exude out of you. Happiness doesn't even exude out of you. When you sow discord and you just want to create chaos and just stir up trouble and have people fighting and instigate situations, that's not blessed either. No matter what day of the week it is, to be honest with you. So what's poppin', Jackie? What's going on? Thank you, Kyle. Speaking into existence. Absolutely. I just named I've been was doing Sundays best. That's first of all. Fly Boys. Why you being difficult with Mel? Is that what's happening here? But yeah, I just like to do my stuff on Sunday. Sundays for me are like a chill day. And again, like I said, I've been dealing with some things. So again, like I said, God pressed it upon my heart to share this message with y'all. When I saw this message, I said, wait a minute. It's manifest. I said, well, why not teach them the meaning of manifestation and to manifest things? Not only is she my homegirl, but the word is actually, it really means something to me as well. It really means something to me as well. So just real quick, just gonna play a little piece more, and then we'll close out.
In Genesis, he made the sun to govern the day and the moon to govern the night. That was Chronos time. Seconds, minutes, hours, Chronos time. But when Jesus stepped into the earth, eternity interrupted history. That's Kairos time. Time is not just what you measure on a clock. Time, pay attention, is the womb of prophecy. Every promise of God is pregnant. You missed it. And time is the incubator that carries it until it's ready to be born. I know you don't like time, but time is carrying something with your name on it. God, I'm trying to find my church. Here's the revelation. Chronos counts time. Kairos creates time. God, I need a praiser in this house. Chronos is man's schedule, but Kairos is God's surprise. You just missed a good place to holler. Chronos says, wait your turn. Kairos says, it's your time now. God, help me in here. I don't care what's delayed. High five 3 people, tell them you're still on time.
And again, you may not see it today, tomorrow, next week, but you're still on time as long as you stay focused and stay faithful and stick to your goal at hand. You're going to be on time. Now, what you don't want to do or try not to do is get derailed by the enemy and go backwards and have to start again. So don't let the enemy take you back, because all of that is a distraction to keep you off your goal, to keep prolonging your time to where you need to be or where you want to be. And I had to understand that part. I had to learn that part. I can declare and decree it, but in order to see it manifest, I have to stay on target. I have to stay on the right path or the right road. Y'all see what I'm saying? And again, like I said, it's according to God's divine timing. So when it meets up with you, you're already prepared and you're already ready for it. Because that's what you've been decreeing. So when it manifests, you already understand it. You know what I mean? You already understand it when it comes through. So that was all, y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all too long with it. I just wanted to share that message with y'all. And like I said, I'm going to put the link to this full video in the description of this video. It's about 3 hours, but it's really, really enlightening. And even if y'all want to just skip to the part of the preaching and just really catch the message, y'all can do that as well. But I really just wanted to just let y'all know, you have what you said. You declare and decree. You speak into existence what you want to see in your life and in your world. No matter what somebody else is talking, whatever negativity other people are trying to speak over you. Half these people you don't even know. Even the people you work with, they don't go home with you. They don't live with you. They don't know, what you like on Friday nights. They don't know what you like on a Tuesday morning. So don't get roped up and really caught up into people like that. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to unshare my screen. But that was all. I just wanted to give a little piece of positive message. I ain't going to hold y'all up too long. Again, the message, the mess be a little piece of funny sometimes. The mess be a little piece of bit, be a little piece of popular. But after a while, you get a little piece of tired of it. Like, just go over there. And you get a little piece of tired of the enemy trying you and just keep trying to pick and poke and this, that, and the third. You get tired of not having enough. You get tired of having to deal with weirdos at the job and this, that, and the third, or difficult people, or difficult clients, or difficult customers, difficult kids, depending on where you work, things like that. Difficult patients, depending on where you work. You get tired of stuff like that. Difficult customers. If you work in a store, you drive a bus, you work on a train, whichever, dealing with the public, all that stuff is overwhelming and stressful. Then you gotta stay professional, can't lose your job, can't spaz out. Then you gotta go home and deal with your family, and you can't off them or you go to jail forever. So it's like you gotta keep it all together without going El Pollo Loco. It's crazy work. Then gotta go to the doctor and check on yourself. Then gotta hear bad news. Then gotta change your diet. Then gotta quit things. Then can't eat pork. Then can't eat beef. Then you gotta go on a grass-fed diet. Then you gotta take this medicine. Then you gotta wait for the adverse reactions. And then you gotta deal with that. It's a lot. Life is a lot. That's why I try to just have fun. I try to laugh a lot. I really, really do. Laughter is the best medicine in the whole wide world. Don't cost you nothing. You don't got to buy it from nowhere. You can just give it out, give it away, pause to whomever needs it. Laughter is the best medicine. That's why I try to laugh as much as possible. I try to smile as much as possible. Smile and give your face a break. And not only that, try Christ. Don't try me. Thank you,
Colin. Everything through Christ except for try me. Ran off with my cougar teeth last night. She won't be smiling in the pastor face this Sunday. Speaking of cougar, I'm done with her ass. She keep calling me a little rascal when I'm beating cheeks. So girls who do anal shit fast as fuck. If you want to act like groceries, make sure you washing it like dishes. Ass cheeks is not one word, so spread them cheeks. Flying a female out of sex trafficking, book your own flight. I used to cry over girls I was clothes burning with. They used to have some good genes. If niggas know you did it, the police do too. Cheat on me, I'm a gorilla glue them coochie lips together. Include the bugs when I ask who over there. Pretty females always got the worst baby daddies. She ain't out here mailing shit in sandwich bags. He don't love it there, sis, he just homeless. Pussy should be called put you in jail, put you to sleep, put you on child support. Pussy that still stank fresh out the shower is like fish coming out of fresh grease. If her second toe bigger than her big toe, she throws hands with men. Got pulled over yesterday, cop asked me if I had insurance, I told his dumb ass I had Medicaid. Put pepper on her pillow doing back shots so she can sneeze and do the little grip thing with her coochie. Stand the cute, musty female, damn sweet onion. Be humble, be kind, but drag a bitch if they cross the line. She pour peroxide on my meat, it don't bubble, so I'm never in trouble. It's a young man in the studio line right now. Get out that man's booth. No way I'm booking a room for a female I can clap behind Walmart. Mamas yell loud as hell in the morning when they getting the kids together.
That whole part. That whole part. Try Christ, please, not me. Try Christ, not me. That part. We self-delay ourselves, absolutely. That part. Child Fly Boys, you know it ain't that easy. You said that like that was just the whole, that was the premise. You know, doggone well people don't follow that mess. They gonna skip 1 or 2 or 4. I wish it was that easy, child. I wish it was that easy. But yeah, a lot of times, and that's profound what you just said right there. A lot of times, we are the delaying our own destiny manifestation. Absolutely. We are our own problem. Absolutely. And again, like I said, I'm not above reproach. I'm not perfect. I gotta learn like to tune certain things out and just ignore and this, that, and third. But again, I'm like, if we was outside, Jesus be with you. But all we can do is work on ourselves, take accountability, try to do better each day. Let me close out this poll, matter of fact. Let me do that before we roll up out of here. But again, y'all, all we can do is try our best. And just thank the man above again. Like I said, every day above ground is a new day to get it right. Every day above ground is a new day to do better. Is a day to correct our mistakes or move different. You know what I'm saying? Do what we need to do to to help ourselves progress. To help our progress and things like that. And just keep speaking and decreeing. And again, you have what you say. Whatever you want to manifest into your life, you speak that. God says, speak those things that be not as though they were. Speak those things into your life. Whatever you want, you'll have. And again, don't forget, the enemy is out there speaking as well. So you got to cancel. Curse it at the root. Return it to sender. Don't accept it. Don't absorb it. You gotta cancel it out. Return it to sender. And don't what's the word I'm looking for? Not absorb. Just don't let that sink into your spirit. Don't accept it into your spirit at all. At all. But y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and sticking with me a little piece of bed. He's the father for me. I don't know. I mean, there is Mother Nature, but I don't know. We ain't gonna know till we get up there, Fly Boys, right? Hopefully some people make it up there. On that note, let alone find out if he is or not. Let alone if he is or not. I don't know. Who holds those answers? I don't know. But y'all, I appreciate y'all. I do. And again, I kind of, according to, if you're looking at it biblically, he made man into his own image. And then he took a rib from Adam and made Eve. So I don't think she would have made him a dude just to make herself all over again. You know what I'm saying? But, we ain't going to get too deep in that, That's like a more of a metaphysical conversation. And I ain't that deep, child. Pause. I ain't that deep. Do your own research. There's Bibles everywhere. Why they don't have, hold on real quick, y'all. Why they don't put Bibles in hotels no more? Because they know they're nasty and slimy. I was wondering why they did that in the first place. I was like, ain't hotels for nasty work? But I thought it was just me. But anywho, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Y'all have a great week. I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Try and take a little piece of break. Try and take a little piece of different direction. Y'all, I'm gonna try not to get caught slipping. Let me tell you. I tell y'all. But y'all have a restful Sunday. Get ready for the week. Be with your family. Cook your Sunday dinners. We gonna have that plate challenge too, Universal Teas with Marie. I don't know if you're still in the chat. We gonna have that plate challenge. We gotta get that together. I wanna do a plate challenge. We're gonna do a Sunday dinner plate challenge. That'll be super dope. That'll be super, super dope. Don't nobody steal it. Don't nobody do it. Oh God, can't say nothing out loud on this internet. But anyhow, I appreciate y'all, and remember, y'all, just keep manifesting, declaring, decreeing what y'all want in your lives, what y'all want for yourselves, where y'all see yourselves in your futures. I hope everybody has a great restful sleep tonight. I pray for mental clarity. I pray for the peace of God to rest over your lives, and the plans of God to come into fruition in your lives. And again, don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare your timing and your clock to other people's clocks and timing, this, that, and the third, or whatever. The enemy will try to do that, and that's a tactic to pitch you against. Yeah, well, how come you did get da-da-da? I started before you, and I was doing da-da. That's not your lane. That's not your road. That's not what that's not what he has in store for you at that particular moment. So don't focus on man. Don't focus on man. Focus on the Most High. Focus on the man up above. And be patient. It'll come to you. Whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever it is that you need from him, whether it be healing, whether it be finances, whether it be employment, whether it be housing, whether it be your spouse to act right, whether it be your children to act right, whether it be a way out of a situation, wait on God. He's going to be there for you. He already understands and knows the situation. Just stay vigilant, stay positive, and stay on task, and stay, and stay steadfast and steadfast on what you need to do and what you want, and what what you want to be in your life. All right, y'all. And don't be afraid to wait on God. Don't be impatient. Don't be hasty. Don't jump out the window, extra piece of fast, and this my moment in time. Because sometimes you jump into the wrong opportunities, you jump into the wrong situation, and you can jack your whole situation up. Honestly, don't try to run, again, pun intended, don't try to keep up with the Joneses and jack yourself all the way up, trying to keep up with other people. That's how people really mess the bag up, jack their own self up. They jump the gun, they jump out the window, and it's not a good look. If you gonna wait on anything or anybody, wait on God. He has it for you. All right, y'all. I'll check y'all later. Y'all have a great Sunday.
Sometimes in life, situations are going to occur where you may look to the left or the right, and you can't find any answers, and you can't find anybody to help you. But I'm reminded of the word that says, they that wait upon the Lord, he shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Come on. You got to learn how to wait. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on you, Lord. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on you, Lord. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I'm gonna wait on you. On you, Lord. I don't mind, because I know you're coming after a while. So I don't even mind, no. wait on you, Lord. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind. I'll wait on you. I'll wait right here. Because I know you're coming. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'll wait on you. It's an honor to wait. Come on, Robin, help me sing.